This is Rooney's chair. Fun, right? This is the only chair that I've got until all our furniture is delivered. Today, we are talking about hair, people. We're not here for the chair. Forget the chair. I'm going to show you guys this hairstyle, how to do this hairstyle. This is the hairstyle that grew my hair loads, like in 10 months. You know that video, how I grew my hair from like much to like full grown afro? This is the hairstyle. It was braids on both sides, but I like doing little funky styles with it. So yeah, this is it. I'm going to show you guys how to do it. This is what it looks like. Let's get into the video. So okay, beautiful people, here is the freshly washed afro. It is not as stretched as it could be, but that's fine. I separate my hair just behind the ears. And it doesn't need to be the neatest separation, you know. This is a hairstyle to grow your hair. So for me, I'm not really concerned about what it looks like. Obviously, I want it to be cute, but I'm more concerned about the technique so that it grows. I make a middle part and then I put that section of hair away because that's the bit I'm going to cornrow for my side style. So once I made that separation, I separate my hair again. And the back set of braids I make very big because I don't want to put any tension on the back of my head. And I'm going to be using a spray bottle with some water and some leave-in conditioner. And the hair that I'm using today is marley braiding hair. It's the same hair that I use for my crochet braids. So I cut that hair in half and then I fray the edges of that hair. And then I put the two strands on top of each other, so that they overlap just a little bit, which will give you a little more thickness. Then I use some pure black castor oil. I used to use shea butter to do my twist outs, but the black castor oil is magic. I put a few drops of castor oil on the root and on the ends. I get two sections of hair. I twirl one side of my fingers clockwise and the other side anti-clockwise, and then I twist them around each other. Now this is the part that's really important because it's this technique that will help you maintain your hair and not have breakage when you take out your braids. And that will give you a really tight corkscrew twist. Then I get the hair and I braid that twist into the marley hair. I'll show you guys a close-up of that in a minute. But what I'm doing here is actually plaiting the hair. I'm not twisting it, I'm plaiting it into the hair. And then when I get to the ends, when I run out of my actual hair, then I twist the marley hair in the same method that I twisted my natural hair. Okay, let me show you guys a close-up of that. So I get two sections of hair, I twist one section. Be careful of the edges of your hair because you do not want them to rip out. I twist the other section going the other way. And then I twist them around each other. I don't want my edges to rip out, so if it's too tight, pull it apart a little. Then I get the two sections of hair and I braid it around my natural hair. So I'm using my natural hair as the third strand. And then when I get to the bottom, I two-strand twist. But to get them to come out so tight, you need to twist each strand before you twist them around each other. And that's pretty much it, you guys. I cornrowed my hair. You can do the cornrow style in any style you like. And I gel my edges. So this is the finished look, guys. I didn't get a chance to finish it yesterday because I lost light. It took me about 8 hours to do it, which is quick for braids. If anyone knows, doing braids by yourself takes a long time. Normally, instead of cornrows going up, I do flat twists, but I didn't have any rubber bands. Everything is still in boxes. I couldn't find it, and I just needed to update my look because, you know, your girl was feeling a bit stale, so I had to freshen it up a bit. And this is the hairstyle that grew my hair loads. So I'm gonna leave my hair in braids like this for about a month. When I am just focusing on protecting my hair and growing it, I don't do this style. I do braids on both sides. But you know, I want a little funky style. I've got things to do, and it can be quite classy if you need to go to work. The way that I do it when I'm going to a professional event is to twist it up and gel down the front and twist it up just like that. And then I go to work with it. Eventually I will be curling this hair, but I just want it to stay like this for now. And you can curl it with some hot water. I don't even know what the next video is going to be. My life is all over the place right now until I get this flat sorted. It takes a long time. Oh, it's stressing me out. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.